They say that life is about the journey, not the destination. But what about the life of metastatic cancer cells? Cancer, most cancers at least, start in one location, but they can spread to other locations in the body in a process called metastasis. Although we can detect tumors at the original location and even the destination they've metastasized to, our knowledge of the events in between are still incomplete. The consequences of focusing on the destination and not the journey? Well, it's been estimated that metastasis is responsible for 90% of all cancer deaths. So if we can better understand how these cancer cells metastasize, then that will bring us one step closer to treating metastasis. This is where my research comes in. I use mouse models that mimic human breast cancer and its metastasis to the lung. I try to understand its process by looking at the genetic code. This is because there are certain events that cancer cells must overcome in order to successfully metastasize. For example, the breast cancer cell must be able to detach from the original breast tumor, travel to the lung, survive in that lung environment, and ultimately grow there. But for it to overcome these events, it must have acquired alterations in the DNA along the way. Alterations we call mutations. So in essence, if you look at the genetic code of metastatic cells, it will provide us a history of the metastatic journey. I found that if I look at all the metastatic tumors in my mice, I find 27 mutations that are shared between all these metastatic tumor samples. I've identified 4 candidate genes that I believe allow these cells to grow more rapidly than cells that cannot metastasize. So these 4 candidate genes containing mutations allow these metastatic cells to grow, whereas those that do not have these mutations do not metastasize. But this is just the beginning. Understanding metastasis and its process by cracking its genetic code will allow and open new doors for new treatment strategies that target those mutations that are carried in the metastatic cell. I hope that in my journey of cancer research, that the progression of metastasis can be slowed or perhaps even stopped using these new treatment strategies. Thank you.